Greetings, howdy howdy. I don't think I got this set up exactly right. I am at the Fun Times ice cream, soft serve, hot dogs, funnel cakes, hamburgers. This has kind of been my go-to place down here at Carolina Beach. I actually got a, what is this, a milkshake tonight in honor, I guess she's still alive, honor of my friend Judy, who every time we go to an ice cream place doesn't have the ice cream. So let me get this sign here. Open, homemade chili, which I have had some, hot dogs, had one of those, hamburger, didn't have any cheese fries, but I got me a peanut butter chocolate shake tonight, and I'm gonna go walk on the beach for the last time. He said I could park at his place. I could go down here and park where I have been parking. Well, maybe this isn't it. Oh no, I think it's that way. Oh well. This is my wrap video for Wilmington. I was with Leo for a week, and I've been with Bo, Daisy, and Penny for the last several nights. And it was supposed to end tonight, but the homeowner texted me and said, oops, my husband changed the flight and I didn't know it. What night did I tell you we were coming back? I said, well, he told me Monday. So, oh, well, can you stay till Tuesday? I said, I can't stay till Tuesday night, but I can stay till Tuesday about noon because I have to be in Northern Virginia tomorrow. No, Wednesday morning. Take a couple to the airport at 7 a.m. for a 7 a.m. flight, so that's getting there before 7 a.m. Yeah, I just ran across the street, not at the crosswalk. This is another one of Carolina Beach's parking. So I guess Shannon, I think he said, was his name. Or Shanna maybe. Because it wasn't the name on the receipt. That was the owner's name, who doesn't even live here. But anyway, he told me I could park at the ice cream place because it does cost $5 an hour to park here, or $25 all day, but it doesn't cost me anything because of the disability license plate. So I guess we were at Tennessee Street. And you can tell the wind is still blowing a little bit. I hope it's not too low. Let me get that. Well, you'll see the sunset as I go towards the beach because this is an East Coast beach. So the sunset's in the west. It's always away from the beach. It's kind of why I don't like East Coast beaches, because in the afternoon they usually allow these high-rises to build near the beach, and then you have shadows on the beach all afternoon. I haven't had a milkshake, and I can't tell you when. Probably a year. But I have been really bad on my way of eating ever since the train calamity, which hasn't even gone up on this channel yet. By the way, this is Chillin' with Chip. I'm Chip. The channel name is Chillin' with Chip. My other channel, where I talk about why I don't eat ice cream and stuff like that, is called CP59Fit. You can find those, the link to that at my withkoji.com at CP59Fit link, which is listed in the show notes down below. But I did want to come to the beach one last time. I don't know if I'll get back down here in the morning or not. I plan to be on the road by noon. I basically have my suitcases packed, but I'm washing the sheets off of one bed, and I'll wash the other ones in the morning when I finish. I have actually used 2 bedrooms at this house. They both have en-suite bathrooms, but I switched to the smaller one, which is not right at the back of the house. The waves are coming in nicely today. There's some kind of a pier. I wonder if that's the one that is the one I walked to before. Okay, so that tall building down there is the number 4. The kind of a sand-colored one, which is further down, obviously, is the Ocean Avenue place I usually park at. So I walked to this pier, which is apparently attached to that green building up there, and they serve stuff there, drinks, food. Well, I'm going to turn the other way because the sky is beautiful that way. Anyway, I am finished at Wilmington, and I just found out today I will not be coming back in August, and there's a story to that. on Friday, when I transitioned from the house sit with Leo to the one at the other house, I had to pick up Leo's parents, I guess you'd call them, the homeowners at the house that Leo lives in at the airport. When I get there, and the man is wearing an N95 mask, and they're saying, "Don't hug us," you know. He woke up with a fever this morning, so we're not sure. We don't think he has anything. He feels all right. But then, so she put on the mask because she'd been with him the whole time, and I rode in the back seat and had the windows down from the airport back to the house. I'll get a little closer to the water so you can hear the waves a little bit louder. Oh, but look, this beach always has a very steep drop to the water, so I don't really want to go down that hill in my shoes. Maybe I'll walk back towards the ice cream shop, show you the other direction. But anyway, so because he'd been on a cruise and then he'd flown back from Miami or Fort Lauderdale, one of those. Anyway, he thought he might have contracted COVID. So she texted me the next day, and he was positive, but she was negative. I'm not worried about it because in saturated fat, I believe, and my immune system, well, my inflammation is so low eating this way. Not after this, but in general, it's very low. The latest test I had for CRP, high sensitivity CRP, was in Hillsboro, and it was barely measurable, which is very, very low. So that means my immune system is not stressed and working very, very well. So I have not gotten COVID that I'm aware of in this whole pandemic thing, and I don't plan on getting it at a house sit. I even took a good friend out. Well, she took me out for lunch today, but I drove. And she's older and just coming off of a cancer surgery. So I told her about it, and she put on a mask, and I wore an N95 when we went in the store and in the restaurant and all that. So I don't think I'm going to have it. But anyway, long story short, that wasn't too short, was it? Anyway, they texted me today and said they were going to cancel their international trip in August, but they hated to cancel on me. But he just doesn't want to go international because he still feels like poop, is what the text said, the little poop emoji. But he's getting better. But he wasn't really that bad 2 days ago. I went to the concert last night, so I could have been exposed there. And if I was carrying it, I could have exposed people, but I don't think I was. I felt fine yesterday. I did have a little bit of a sore throat this morning, but it went away very quickly. As you can see, I'm out here in shorts and a t-shirt. It's about 70 degrees here in Carolina Beach, North Carolina, right on the Atlantic Ocean. So anyway, the homeowners here will be back sometime tomorrow. I also took them to the airport last week when they left. We actually left before Leo's homeowners got back. I'm going to let this car go by, and then I'll push the button. So anyway, I drove their vehicle to the airport, drove it back. I got to remember to put I don't need to push the button, there's no cars coming. Put the garage door opener back in their vehicle, but they said they would just have a neighbor or their daughter who lives in this area pick them up from the airport tomorrow when they get home. I guess I need to give up on keeping my hair decent in this wind, but today I just released the It's a Wrap from Denver, which was actually a wrap 10 days ago, or was it 12? I don't really know. Well, I spent a week in, not a week, but it took me a week to get home from Denver. Then I've been down here 10 days, so it's been over 2 weeks. But that train video I released from Chicago to Denver has hit almost 500 views at this point, so that is extremely good. And thank you. Welcome to the new subscribers. I think I got 7 in the last week, or is it 7 in the last 28 days? I don't know how they measure it, but anyway, I got 7 new subscribers, so thank you and hello. I have at least two more train videos, and I'm going to do a critique of Amtrak after I post the 2 trips, so at least 3 more. But if they're going to do that well, I may have to get back on the train whether I want to or not, because those seem to do a whole lot better than my beach videos. See, I'm back to the place here, so I'll wrap it up. I'm gonna get home and put the suitcases in the car, or at least some of the stuff, so I don't have all that to do in the morning. I do hope to be on the road by no later than noon tomorrow, because it's going to be a 6, 7, 8 hour drive. I just love the way they do these little spiral staircases up at the top of the rental units. Let's see if I can get one. There we go. Those three have them. That's your typical beach view, but you really don't have a beach view because look what's in front of you. Between you and the beach is another 3-story apartment building. But I guess if you go way up there on the top, you don't have to go to the beach to get a tan. You just go up on the deck on top of the apartment. And they're building a new one here right beside it. There has been a lot of construction going on. Leo's parents live in a new community, and there's still about 10. You see, I saw 7 houses that were partially constructed and 10 empty lots. So I figured they would all be built up by the time I got back. So maybe it's a good thing I'm not coming back, because that was a bit of a challenge, all those kids in that lot. So I'm back at my car now. I'm going to call this a wrap. You've seen a lot of the beach. I've had a wonderful time. You can tell I'm tan, maybe even burnt, but the low carb way of eating really keeps you from burning. It's probably the best sun protection sunscreen you can have, is to do it from the inside out. I'll probably post this one before the rest of the train videos, but I've got them. One of them's already spliced. The disaster one I have to do a little more work on, but I'll get it up as soon as possible. The disaster as in we were stuck behind what is it called, a derailment. There was a landslide in West Virginia, and the freight train in front of us hit a big boulder and fell into the river. So that was not a fun day. That's why I said I'm going to do a critique or a review of Amtrak. Let you know how they handled that, which in some parts was very good, and others was not so good. But anyway, I'm still processing that in my mind. But I'll be on the road tomorrow, so I'll talk to y'all real soon. God bless. Thanks for subscribing.